excellent student, and the award goes to... Welcome back, guys. I'm just in my office right now and we're heading out to the Emirates Mall in Dubai just to show you as well a little bit more about what I have in my collection in perfumes. I have the Van Cleef & Arpels Oud Blanc. It's more of the stronger scents in the collection of Van Cleef. I've also got the Christian Dior hand and body lotion. It's called the Oud Ispahan, and again it's an oud scent. And then we have right at the bottom here, which actually used to be my favorite, still is, it's the Baccarat Rouge by Maison Francis. And then I just have decorated nicely the Van Cleef box. Now I usually store my Van Cleef in there unless I'm wearing it. I have the Guerlain perfume as well. It's the vanilla scent. I think there might be a bit of sandalwood in that because you guys can see it's quite dark. I don't really use this. I think this was more of an impulse buy, to be honest with you, but it does smell nice. It just gives me a headache because it's so strong. I've got the Kayali perfume. It's another vanilla scent. Oud Rosewood by Christian Dior. And then I've just got my Cartier and LV bag. Store my Cartier watch here. This bag, I used to wear it a lot last year. I've stopped wearing it too much this year, but I just store it because it just looks aesthetically pleasing. Guys, what I did is I went onto ChatGPT and I asked to make a corporate professional photo for LinkedIn of Uzma, and that's what it's given. Do you guys think this looks like her? So me and Leena are on the way now to the Emirates Mall. I've got a whole list of makeup that I want to buy that I've just been seeing online and I just haven't ordered yet. So we're going to Sephora, we're going to do a bit of shopping, and then once we're done we're going to be heading to our horse riding session. We want to continue that this year and we should have improved since our last session, so stay tuned, guys. So guys, myself and Uzma, we are a few lessons in now for our horse riding lessons. I'm going to be filming it today. It's been a while since we had our last lesson because we were quite flooded with work, but we want to get back into the habit of doing maybe weekly horse riding. Hello Avon! And then we have Margarita over here. Hello! I don't know if anyone has seen, in the UK, I think it's the guard horses. Yeah. They like hit people. It's crazy what they're trained to do. And then these guys are so friendly. So guys, we have Candidato over here. I think this is the horse I might be riding, or it might be Haggis over here. So guys, fun fact, I'm actually allergic to horses, so I had to have antihistamine tablets, but my nose is going crazy. Those that have allergies to cats, you probably have an allergy to horses as well. Congo's just taking a meal break right now. Take your time, Congo. You know you're better than this. Come make a star, got your heart in your head, love. No, I don't believe any of it. Congo, how did you find our lesson? You enjoyed it? Myself and Uzma had a really good lesson, really enjoyed it. Hopefully, in the next 6 months or so, we should be a lot more advanced.
Congo is nice horse.
Yes, he is.
He's Arabian horse.
All from Dubai, or you imported them?
No, it's important.
Some from Arabia, right? Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, this one is Arabian. And this one is Argentina. This one is the Alba, this is the polo horses.
Polo horses?
Yes.
Hello! What's the name? Leena!
Leena.
Now we have to find a horse.
Thank you.
Called Uzma, and then that's it, we're done.
That's it. And then get them to start an Airbnb business.
Lena's sneezing because, as you guys all know, she's allergic to animals. So now the sneezing is starting to... There we are.
Good.
Can I give one? This one looks like a very angry one. Look at him. Where is he from?
He's Argentina.
Is he scared or angry?
Oh, he's hungry.
Hungry.
Guys, when I was riding Congo, he kept trying to eat the leaves. so I wasn't able to ride him properly, but he looks very happy now. See you next time, thank you.
So I don't know how we're gonna be able to keep this up. You took the histamine tablets, but it's not done much. You're still finding
Honestly,
it hard to breathe.
I can't breathe through my nose right now. Well, I can, but it feels so uncomfortable. Guys, if you know how to get rid of a horse allergy, please drop it down in the comments.
So this is where we were doing our training. My legs are like jelly. Because your legs are tightened around the horse and you have to keep going up and down, it's quite hard. We got some cute videos as well. We really need to find a way to fix Leena's allergy because I don't know if I'm going to be able to come every single week, leaving her at home, knowing that she's at home and she can't come riding with me. That's just going to be a horrible feeling. So let's hope that she fixes it soon and hopefully you guys can help us with that.
Sniper, 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 sniper. Wifey, 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 wifey. Sniper, 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 sniper.
I actually left all my sandals back in Dubai and landed here and I had nothing. So just got a quick replacement. We're going to be gifting our students potentially Apple headphones or an Apple MacBook.
Did you have something in mind for technical first?
We're looking at potentially getting a MacBook.
One of the videos I came across was the Harrods one. When you were doing the shopping for her birthday. That's the one. I came across you guys about over a year ago.
Is it on YouTube?
On YouTube.
What's the difference between this and then this?
So it's literally the size difference that you're looking at. You've got the 13 inch and you've got the 15 inch there.
We'll get one Apple headphone and then one iPad.
Which colour would you like? So this is one of the colours. We've got the remaining 4 colours available.
So guys, we are purchasing the iPads and MacBook for the students. Really hope that they use it to make more money.
You know, I definitely think this is going to be a really good investment for themselves because I know that when I started the business, I had a £300 laptop. And when I invested in myself, actually both for our first time, we got MacBooks, brand new from the Apple store. Since we upgraded, like our business has blossomed and bloomed. The camera quality is just so much better. People take it more seriously on meetings and I think the speed of it and just it's so like versatile. You can take it anywhere with you. It charges really fast. I feel like Apple laptops and Apple gadgets are the best.
So hopefully this also kind of incentivizes the other students to make more money from their Airbnb business. But right now we're rewarding the people that have been dedicated, motivated and just been relentless in their whole business journey. Because you know, we've been there ourselves and we know how hard it is. So we just want to let them know like, hey, your work is getting recognized. And yeah, really hope they enjoy it.
The journey with our students doesn't end once they secure their first property. We're with them even after. We'll be doing these meetups more regularly. We visit them after they get their first keys. So it's lovely because we've built a great network of entrepreneurs that we are around and we are building ourselves in this community. And I just want to make sure that if there's any students out here watching this video right now, you guys see this and this hopefully motivates you to become our top performing student. We definitely want people to be at the top with us and networking with us and connecting with us and winning as much as we're winning too. So yeah, really excited to give this to them.
Thank you.
Waiting for, come to mind, the cash ahead in due time. I think that I could fuck the idea him out of your mind.
One of the estate agents that we spoke to, we were asking them, hey, what are you looking for? You guys are getting so many calls from people trying to do Airbnb on your properties and you guys are kind of the decision makers, especially when you're speaking to the landlords directly. What is it? And they said it'd be nice if people come into the office and speak to us because that's what this business is all about. It's all about creating relationships. So some of our students have started going to the agents now. Nahar is one of them that's doing that and she's created really good relationships with agents.
Now they're just giving her.
Now she doesn't even need to speak to multiple different agents. She just has 3 good agents right now. And it's the same with ourselves. We have 2 good agents that just wants to give us properties. Go to agents, speak to them in person, let them know what you're looking to do. Go to estate agent networking events as well. That's another place you can go to. If they see it's someone that's trying to just take from them, they're not really going to want to work with that type of person. They're going to work with someone that shows that they're human. You know how many people are going to probably say, oh, I don't know someone, but I can get someone to you because they want that referral fee. So always incentivizing agents, incentivizing landlords, and also the people in your own contact list because you don't know who's in there. And that's something that myself and Uzma found out. We had an investor in our contact list, and it actually ended up being Uzma's family friend. He wanted to give us 12k.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have known until he messaged us. It took for me to post it on my social media and then for him to have the courage to reach out. Imagine if I had the courage to do it myself. I mean, it's my own business. Why not? It's something that we're now telling all of our students that are coming on board onto our programs. We're telling them, hey, first thing that you do before you even reach out to landlords and agents, speak to people that are already on your contact list. Like there's like graphs that show you what is it sitting at in January, what's it sitting at in February. It will tell you the revenue on average per month. It will tell you the ADR, average daily rate, across all seasons, and it will also tell you the occupancy levels again across all seasons. When you have this sheet, you're approaching a landlord. Well, firstly, it's good for your own knowledge, and then also when you take that to a landlord, you say like, hey, this is the actual numbers, facts.
Yeah, totally vegetarian. Then our signature margarita pizzette with some mozzarella and tomato base, and the tuna with some chili, citrus sauce, and also some cucumber. Enjoy.
And then I have one HMO as well, which is doing quite well, which probably makes about £900 profit as well. And then around 3k profit. My new property just went live like last week, so I can't really take that into account. But I've had like 100% occupancy almost, so it's been quite good.
Yeah. Like at first that was me, I'd be like going out all the time. And I think once I joined the course, I was like, I don't want this for my life, I want more for myself.
Yeah.
We're doing well, we're in profit now, just looking to grow, but it's got to be the right property.
We've had a few contractors, people going specifically to that town, and then certain families as well. But we've had quite a few longer stays, a few insurance sort of stays, so it's a bit of a mixture really.
Usually if the rent is 2k a month, then you have to put down maybe £500. For every property that we're interested in, we put our deposit down. In the message we say, hi, I'm really interested in your property, I'm looking to rent it for maybe 2 years, or maybe extend, depending on my work in the area, and they managed to get a property from doing that. Even though the agents said they don't allow it, they put the application through and they did put a note in about what they're looking to do and how it's not what the landlord thinks it is, and then the landlord wanted to hear more about it. So then they spoke about it and then they managed to get through.
In terms of revenue, about 3,800. For example, I've had a 23-night booking, which was £2,990. Yeah, so that's about £2,000 in terms of profit after all bills and everything. So nightly rates ranges anything from 300 to about £1,000 a night.
Wow. Yeah, and that's a bigger property, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
Two
Point proven again, bigger proposies.
The direct booking I did manage to secure last week was about £7,500. That was for 23 nights as well. Yeah, that was also 23 nights through Airbnb initially, and then I converted that within 30 minutes and the money was in my account. Yeah. So that was nice.
We got our first property, me and Kevin, quite quickly. I think it was like 3 weeks. Ever since, we've been making about 2.4 to 2.5 per month.
So we've got a special gift for a special someone who is our so far top performing student, and the award goes to Ella.
Oh my god, thank you so much! Oh my god, thank you!
No, congratulations. So we've gifted it to you, of course, what you've told us about your successes, what you're currently doing right now, you're managing your property businesses in the air as an air hostess, and the numbers that you're generating as well is absolutely phenomenal. I know that once you do take a step back, you're going to be able to grow this immensely.
Thank you so much, guys.
You definitely
Thank you.
Yeah, and also just to let you guys know, and the reason why we both decided to get this for yourself, Ella, is because when we started the business, I personally was working from a £200-300 laptop. It was like a cheap Acer, did the job, but I think when we got to a certain point, we were like, no, we need to invest in ourselves because this is the tool that we are using to make more money. I think this is going to be a game changer for you.
100%. I remember when I first messaged you as well, I said to you, I was like, Uzma, I've just bought a laptop to start the course, and you were like, well done. And now to get this is just amazing. Thank you.
I love the community. I think I'm involved every day. I'm always on there. There's something about community that really keeps you accountable and really really pushes you and drives you to fulfill your own and personal goals, and also helps you to reflect and look back on your life.
This overall event is really, really good, especially being with everyone on the same page, in the same environment is just perfect, especially listening to Leena and Uzma is really, really good, and I'm looking forward to more events like this in the future. I've been on the course for almost a year, so back in December 2023 is when we first got onto the course. We graduated not too long ago, and we've been in the group chat, we've looked at all the modules. This is definitely something that will really push this forward.
It's really fueled something in me. It's made me really interested to go to more and surround myself with people that I succeed and are doing really well. It has been the best event I've been to. It's been great.
Hey guys, so we finished the student interview and I'm currently in my office. Me and Leena are looking to close out on a new property back in the UK, and I'm just about to see what the costs are going to be for the furniture in the property. There are some additional costs that this specific landlord doesn't want anything to do with, which is completely normal. It happens. A lot of landlords, when working with companies to rent their property out, they start having a little bit more demand than the average landlord. So the deal itself is a very good deal. So what I'm going to be doing is just getting the floor plan, and I'm going to insert it into ChatGPT. ChatGPT is really, really helpful when it comes to getting tasks done in your business, such as with furnishing, especially when you can't be there in person and you're doing everything remotely. So just to show you guys what that looks like, got the floor plan here, which I've inserted. So you can see what I put in here. I need to furnish this property for my Airbnb business. Can you help me with what the measurements for things like rug, sofa, bed, dining table, etc. look like? So general dimensions reference guide. These are good standard sizes for furnishing your Airbnb that blend comfort with practicality. Double bed, king bed, super king, sofa, 2-seater, 3-seater, rugs in the living room. So I've just asked, are these suggestions you've made, also keeping in mind the sizes of each room? And it's come back saying yes, they're based off specifically the room dimensions shown in the floor plan. So the reception room, that's plenty of space for a 3-seater sofa, rug, coffee table and a TV unit. 3-seater is not going to work for us. So ChatGPT has helped me quite a lot, but I'm gonna have to just see if I can move a few things around myself based on its recommendations. And once I have that, I'm going to be on the search for good quality furniture so that we can put our final offer in for the property. So just to keep you guys in the loop with what's going on right now, since I found out that the reception room would only allow for a 3-seater sofa, I'm thinking that the dining room, which is on the ground floor and is a much bigger room than the living room, I'm thinking that we might have to have 2 living spaces. So we might have to have the dining room with like a lounging sofa area, TV, a dining table as well, and then the main living room will also have a sofa. It will just be much more like snug and cozy. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I've got the floor plan, the one that I inserted into ChatGPT, but I'm just waiting for the video of the property just to confirm. So guys, I've just come into my bed, but I was just double checking the numbers, making sure that everything makes sense. These are very conservative numbers. We've spoken to individuals in the area and found that 18k to 23k a month. Occupancy looks good, so the rental revenue is higher than what it says here right now, which is amazing. So the deal looks really, really promising. It just now comes down to what the additional costs are going to look like. So based off of my discussions with ChatGPT, it looks like we should be able to sleep in the bedrooms itself about 9 people, and then we also have another bedroom downstairs in the lower ground floor, which on the floor plan says storage, but you can convert it into a bedroom. I think it maybe has been already converted after the floor plan, which then takes us up to sleeping about 10 people. And then with the 2 living rooms that we also have, we'll be looking at sleeping around 12 people, which is amazing. The property is huge, so yeah, it's it's good, but of course the furnishings for the property is going to cost a lot. So I'm just going to start scouting for furniture now to see what the end result is going to look like and what the costs are going to be for the property.
So guys, I just got amazing news and our offer has been accepted for another property that we'll be using to sublease on Airbnb and Booking.com. Really excited about this one because this property is going to be generating us around £20,000 a month. You can see that the rent is £10,500 per month. We've got the property for the next 3 years with a 12-month break clause, and we are not paying any deposit. And we've also managed to get the property with a 2-week grace period. That means we will have time to move all our furniture in and potentially get the unit live as fast as possible, which will allow us to make money before we've even paid rent. So yeah, just received a great email. I just need to send the holding deposit to secure the property, and then they will remove the property from the rental sites online and remove it off the website so no one else can rent the property. So I've just sent the holding deposit funds to the estate agent. Hopefully everything will go smoothly now. I'm going to let the estate agent know that we've sent the funds and they should now take the property listing off all their websites and the rental websites too. We're now going to plan to furnish the unit and just start ordering the furniture now and get everything ready for the time we're going to be moving in. Hopefully as soon as we get the keys, we can get the property ready within the next 5 days. So we're now in the second quarter of the year. Just want to ask you guys a question. Have you guys hit the goals, or are you guys on track for the goals that you set for yourself on 1st of January? If not, then what I would do if I were you, I would look at the last 100 days. Have a look at your routine and ask yourself, if you were to continue doing the same thing for the next 100 days, would you be where you want to be? Or would you be in the same position of where you are today? It's something that I personally do myself. I have a look at the past 100 days or even past 2 weeks, and I look at what has been taking my time. What tasks am I completing daily? Are these tasks even growing my business? So it's very important to do this, especially as a business owner, or if you're someone that's trying to start a business. Ask yourself these questions, because most of the time months are passing. You're saying that you want to do this, you're saying that you want to hit this goal, but the routine that you have has been the same for the past 3 years, right? And it's impossible for you to change. But anyways guys, I am currently at my desk. I'm having my breakfast/lunch. So I've got some fruits here, watermelon, rock melon, and some blueberries. I also have lettuce burgers. For those that don't know, I am very intolerant to gluten. I can't really have bread much, but I love having burgers. So what I do is I ask my maid to replace the bun with lettuce instead, and it's such a healthy alternative. You guys need to try it. The next call that I have is actually with my department head for one of our companies. It's our education company, and she's currently got around 10 properties that she's managing herself, and I'm just going to be discussing a few things with her, making sure that all tasks are on track, and if they aren't, why. That's pretty much what myself and Uzma role consists of. It's mostly managing everyone, making sure that everyone is doing their job correctly. I also am having a look at a few new properties that we are going to be onboarding this month for Airbnb, and while I'm having a look at that, I've found that one of our properties has already been booked out for this month. So I'm just going to show you guys now. So you can see that one of our properties is apartment 395. It has already generated 50,000 dirhams, around $14K. Today is April the 1st, and this property has already generated $14,000, which is crazy. We still have a few more nights to be booked out, but that just shows that the strategy that we have is working. We've recently started a new strategy for our Airbnb properties where we are going to be able to generate a lot per night, and the fact how we're already booked out for April, we've got a few bookings in already for May as well. It looks really good. We actually calculated this property to make around just under $10,000 a month. So the fact how we're making $4,000 more than what we estimated is really good. That means by the end of the year, we would have made a lot more profit than we had originally estimated. That's the best thing about having a short-term rental business. Myself and Uzma, we are usually very conservative with our numbers. numbers. We like to look at what the surrounding Airbnbs are generating. And then what we usually do is we make sure to furnish our properties in the best way. We make sure to have high quality furniture, our decoration is the best, making sure the quality of our photography is also very high, and that allows us to charge slightly more than what the competitors are charging around us, and we always end up hitting way above our yearly targets. So yeah, really happy to see that. So this month we are going to be working on maintaining and improving what we currently have going on, and also onboarding more higher quality properties so we can have amazing results like this. We've also helped our students generate similar results, and it's absolutely crazy to see the amount of people that are getting their first Airbnb properties, they're generating their first income online, and I'm just gonna show you guys because it honestly is so inspiring to see. So you guys can see Zeno here. She's actually based in Denmark, and we helped her to remotely set up her Airbnb business, and I'm just going to show you guys the photos of her listing, the before and after. So you can see that she has done a great job in furnishing her Airbnb property. Really proud to see what the end results look like. We have a lot more student wins. We've got Chantel here who managed to get her first 2 properties in Liverpool. So you can see she's taking the picture of the keys here. Honestly, it feels so fulfilling to see wins like this. And then we have Andrea here. She managed to collect a £7,000 booking, which is crazy. And I think at the moment she has like 4 properties or 5 properties. It's hard to keep track, guys, it really is. But yeah, really happy with the results that myself and Uzma are getting from our own properties, and then also seeing the results we help others achieve as well. So if you guys are also kind of on the sidelines in starting this business and you're unsure and you have a few more questions about getting started, feel free to drop either myself or Uzma a DM on Instagram. You can just DM us the word Airbnb and we'll be happy to help you out.
Welcome back, guys. Today is a brand new day and we're actually now off to Old Dubai because we're going to be distributing 1,500 hot meals to the workers here. We're going to be visiting 2 labour campsites to do this. The first one we're going to be distributing around 800 meals, and the second one we'll be distributing 600. We're primarily going to be going to areas where there are a lot of females, and then if there are some males around as well, we will be distributing food to them too. It is the first ever time that me and Leena have ever done something like this at such a huge scale. Previously we have distributed food, the odd one here and there, but 1,500 is definitely going to be the first, and we really and truly just want to show appreciation to the workers here and give back to them. It's definitely not going to be easy. It's getting warmer by the day here in Dubai, so we know that it's not going to be easy and it's going to require a lot of patience, but it's going to be so worth it. Me and Leena, we show a lot of the glitz and glamour, the holidays, the first class flights, but living this type of life and earning what we earn, all thanks to God, it means that it also comes with huge responsibility to serve the community and to give back. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Stay with us, stay tuned to watch how it turned out.
We have finished with the distributions in this camp. There was really long queues. I feel really happy that everyone's come and taken the food. I feel really happy that this was a success, and we're going to be going to the other camp now to distribute some more food out.
When you contact us to our organization, I really appreciate it. When I go to your YouTube channel, I see they are the young girls, and why should we not encourage them? The most thing was the encouraging, because this is a month of Ramadan, a blessing month, a great month, a month of giving.
We have all the fruits, water, dates and laban. I think that's just another box of fruits as well. So I think we're going to put all the fruits here. Thank you for all of the men for grabbing these heavy boxes. guys can see that over there's just so many men outside waiting because they've seen that we're distributing to females. We were initially just going to give food out to the female camp, but I'm probably going to go out now to distribute to the men. You can see they're lining up. We're going to bring in all the food here. There's 8 boxes left remaining, so there's quite a lot. There's going to be more than enough for everyone that's outside.
You will put the paper.
Yes.
Because here.
No problem. Thank you for your hard work.
Sharing the blessing for us.